This here's from The Hollywood Reporter. It's called Johnny Depp's Jean Barry enjoys decade best start for a con opener at French box office. Sounds good to me. The period drama starring Johnny Depp as King Louis XV has done the most box office business of any of the Fest's opening night films since The Great Gatsby in 2013, and let's not forget, that was a major Hollywood production. It's from May 31st, 2023. Let's see what we got. Goes without saying. Good news here. Jean Barry starring Johnny Depp took a triumphant bow at the box office in France, timed to its world premiere at the 2023 Cannes Film Festival. The period drama racked up over 400,000 admissions in its first week of play, the best showing in a decade for a Cannes opening night film, according to French distributor La Plaquette. If I'm saying that right, probably not. And you know what? The guy who defended Johnny got so much heat. How come you're saying this stuff about Johnny, that you don't care about the controversy and Virginia and all that? And the guy was saying, I care about his acting and the movie. And it looks like that was an epic told you so on this guy's part, breaking a decade record. I don't know, feels kind of good. Then they go on to say that The Great Gatsby, starring Leo DiCaprio, did 760,000 admissions, but also, let's not forget the big advantage, that's based on a classic novel. So not only is it a Hollywood movie, but it's based on an old, long-time classic tale. So it makes sense that that did better. And that was 10 years ago. Nothing against The Great Gatsby. I actually kind of like the movie. I saw it. And they do mention here that that was a major Hollywood studio film, implying what I'm implying, that that's to be expected. It had a lot of advantages. They say usually an opening film is something independent and smaller, like Jean Barry, and they say Maïwenn and Johnny Depp stars in the movie, which we knew. Cannes marked Depp's first major appearance after years of legal wrangling and a divorce with ex-wife Amber Heard, one that included allegations of domestic violence and two high-profile defamation lawsuits. The latter was settled in Depp's favor, with Heard ordered to pay $10 million. They go on to say the movie has had mixed reviews from critics, but then again, which of those critics are honest and which of those critics are shills for Warner Bros. And Disney and The Message and that kind of thing? Who cares what they say? I mean, I don't want to be a hypocrite. Sometimes when critics say good things, people like me might point that out. And when they say bad things, we say we don't care what they say. But I'm just saying all around, just doesn't matter what they say. In the past, I might have played a little bit of cherry picking. But honestly, from this point forward, it just doesn't matter what they say. All that matters is how the widespread audience receives the movie. Because I've said 1,000 times, that handful of critics doesn't have a better opinion than the average person watching and enjoying movies. They're just a critic who gets paid for it, that's all. And they say there's no release date announced for the US yet. Hopefully it will be released in the US, and I'm going to assume it's going to do better than Minamata, if and when that happens. They do say Maïwenn had a bunch of controversies, blah 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 blah, completely unrelated, and no one cares. And they mentioned some other French films for comparison and admission numbers they pulled in, which were on average about half of what Johnny's movie pulled in. But nothing against them, haven't seen them, they could be good. They mentioned one Nicole Kidman was in 2014, brought 152,000 admissions, which is nowhere near 400,000. But okay, nice try, Nicole Kidman, you can't beat Johnny. Not that it's a big competition, just saying. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Good news here. Looks like the French box office really received this well. And let's face it, on one hand, the performance counts, how good the movie counts. On the other hand, well, the money counts too. And the money seems good with this one. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. Done here for now. See you next time.